KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major, Cheryl Meadow, and joining us for our first open mic session this evening, we have the gentleman from 5incarios. How are you this evening?
What's up? What's up?
We good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing great. Glad to have three of the members here.
Yeah.
Introduce yourselves to let everyone know who's who.
All right. They call me Crayon. Okay. I've been doing this for a while. You got my boy Mark set to go.
Hello, my name is Mark. We've been with 5incarios. We've been working on this journey now for about 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Since we started recording. So, but yeah, just glad to be here tonight with you guys, and share a little info on the new album that we just dropped.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up? This is me, the Wicked G, part of 5incarios, also part of Twice the Power. And these guys that you just heard are part of Too Hard, Too Hype. So, San Antonio, if you don't know your history of San Antonio hip hop, you got to look into this, because these guys, Too Hard, Too Hype, they came out back in the late 80s, early 90s, when really there was not any hip hop group coming out of San Antonio. Mm-hmm. So they dropped their first vinyl record here. So, I mean, I want to say they were the first, San Antonio hip hop group to come out of San Antonio. And, they did a lot of good things. I mean, they were opening up for Selena. They were opening up for Vanilla Ice. They did La Semana. I mean, I was trying to get on La Semana. I don't know how they did it, but, they were doing a lot of good things back in the days. As far as me, Wicked G, I was part of Twice the Power, which we had a good run. We didn't come out till 93. Mm-hmm. So after 93, we had a good run, went on tour, got hooked up with Johnny Z from Shake Your Culo, and, did that run with the lowrider shows all over Texas and putting out CDs and tapes. But this is back in the days. And so now you got two powerhouse groups. You got Too Hard, Too Hype that actually kind of paved the way for a lot of hip hop groups in San Antonio. And then you got Twice the Power, which had a good run. And you get these two, put them together. Now you got 5incarios. Man, now that's a force to be reckoned with.
Okay, so let's start off at the beginning. Too Hard, Too Hype. How did you guys form?
Man.
So the other two guys that couldn't be here tonight, they're the original members of Too Hard, Too Hype. So me back in the day, I used to dance. Mm-hmm. I met them as a dancer. He used to dance as well. Mm-hmm. But then back when one of the most popular songs that we did was I Have a Solution. Yeah. He was a real big part of it. He's the one that did the chorus on it. Mm-hmm. And so that way, it's funny the way it just all came together. Those two, Kenneth and Richard were the original members. They hooked up with him. He was a dancer, then I was a dancer, and he started getting on the mic, and he actually did like a whole he transitioned and did an album with them. But yeah, so that's how it started off. But I said that this was like in the early '90s when we were doing all that.
Yeah, Walita's Kitchen. It was one of our best albums that we did, and like I Have a Solution took off to where we didn't even know what it was doing. It still gets played from what I hear. So
it still gets played.
Yeah, it still gets played.
That says
and
a lot.
That
says a lot.
Not by request. But it's just pretty much the love for the song. It's Mr. Poetry and Rockster. They were the lead vocals on that, and the message got through, but I guess you can say we were a little ahead of our time. Now, DJ M3, creative cat, that's the best. If it wasn't for him, shout out to that Casio keyboard. We came up with that song in the middle of the night at his house, just digging, trying to find the right lyrics for that, the right chorus, because you could just do a song and it can just go to crap. But Kenneth had a great message, and I wanted to make sure that we had a great hook to go forward with that. So
how was it to transition from being a dancer to actually getting behind the mic?
I was jealous of them guys. It was like these guys. Kenneth is the probably one of the best MCs I've ever met. Like he can give some MCs a run for the money with his lyrics. They were really good. And I was in choir and I wanted to do music, but when I saw how they were doing it, I was impressed. So long story short, I thought I could write a song. I did a song and I sung it a cappella, and it was called Never Let Go. But that's our underground song that nobody has. And they was like, hey, can you do something else with it? So I'm like, sure. Tell me what you need me to do. And we went with it. They led us, or led me to keep going and keep going and keep going. Honestly, as long as I've been doing this, I can't quit because of them. These are my brothers. It's like if I can keep coming up with hooks and doing some good music, I'm gonna do it because it's gonna go on. My legacy, My son is even good. It's like he's incredible. I wish I could have. I Smooth, he's the best. He's better than me. But I'll give him his credit when it's time. But right now,
next time, bring him up.
Huh?
Next time, bring him with you.
Oh, my son. You would be amazed at this kid. I'm so proud of him.
We want to be amazed.
It's funny because I was in another group when me and M3 formed Stigma. We did Strawberry. It did well. Don't Knock It did well. We toured. We did everything. And
which one's the one that went #1 in Hawaii?
That was Strawberry.
Yeah. That one in Hawaii.
Yes.
Okay.
The story behind us is, music-wise, it goes further than just a 3-page or whatnot. Because we've constantly keep doing it. We never quit. We're not like everybody else. We're either going to make club music, house music, something with a message or whatnot. Hip-hop has always been about delivering a message, making sure there's a memory. And that's what we want to keep doing. That's what we try. If we're angry, we're going to give you an angry song. If we're happy, we're going to give you a happy song. If we're, got something political to say, we'll put it in there in a way that people will be like, hey, I like that.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
And it's cool that you have people around you that are encouraging you to improve your craft.
We have the baddest. We have a great diversity. Politically, everybody's got their own opinion, and so, like I said, we fight like brothers, but we love like brothers too. We can agree and disagree, we can and keep going. But I went from so many different ways. I went from C major to crayon. I wanted to make sure I represent everyone. That's why everybody asks, why do they call you crayon? Well, I don't represent the black community, the white, the Puerto Ricans, or anything. I represent the world, and because I lived in the Philippines.
No word.
So I see music in a totally different light. I didn't, when I got here, hip hop was supposed to be just all one community. When I was over in the Philippines, it was everybody.
Everything. Yeah.
Melting pot.
As it should be.
Oh yeah, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
Music is a universal language. Anyone can understand anything just at a drop of a...
Exactly. That's
what it's supposed to be.
That's the way it's supposed to be. And it's repetitive and so forth. But like I said, when we got together at 5incarios, we had stopped. These guys came up with a song with DJ Fury. And that beat was just so amazing. I was like, guys, you guys gotta let me get on it. And they're like, okay, come on over. Went over, did what I did, and every day was a different project. Every week was a different project. It ended up being something that we were just having fun with at Eli's house.
Okay. So when we get back, we're gonna talk about the formation of Twice the Power.
Okay.
And then figure out how everyone, all these little factions, came together like Voltron and formed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
Exactly.
So stay tuned, y'all. We got more coming up. In this block of music, we have music from Next Step and from Joaquin. Let's go ahead and get into a track from 5incarios. This is Fin de Semana.
Semana.
Yes.
Fin de semana.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into that right now. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.